Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. Let me start off introducing myself. My name is Muhammad Fikri and I will be the first presenter from Group 5. Other than myself, my group members, we have Farid. Hi bro Farid. How are you?
Hello guys, I'm fine, thank you.
Alright. Ain. Hi Ain.
Hi everyone.
Alright.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. Hi Safwan. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oh. Alright. Hi Nani.
Hai, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Alright, we'll be walking you through on a topic designing and managing service process. Alright, without further ado, I'll go to what is a service experience. Alright, experience is the end-to-end set of customer experiences that add value to a service. This is typically viewed from the customer perspective as a journey whereby a customer discovers, purchase, experience, and participate in a service. Customer service experience is the overall experience of a customer based on interaction with a company sales, support and service team before, during, and after a purchase. Be it on the phone or in person, over social media, or at a service center, each interaction a customer has with a company contributes to or takes away from their experience with it. Beginning from when someone is searching or exploring for a specific product they wish to purchase to when someone buys something, everything from guiding them on finding the best suit product to instruction on using it to resolving issue if any falls under customer service. All right, we go to what is a service process. Service process refer to how a service is provided or delivered to a customer. Process involve the procedure, task, schedule, a mechanism, activity, and routines by which a service is delivered to the customers. Whether your organization procedures goods or offer service, the service process define the customer experience. It will either lead to customer satisfaction, referral, and repeat business, or even disappointment. As a business owner or manager, it is vital for you to be in control of the service process. All right, here we go to the second slide. All right, Nani, second slide, what the difference between flow charting and blueprinting? All right, so let me explain what is a flow charting. Flow charting is a technique for displaying the nature and sequence of the different steps involved when a customer flows through the service process. A flow chart is a visual representation of steps in a process that are designed to result in a particular outcome. Flowcharts are designed to communicate complex tasks at a glance and help managers identify how different departments in a company interact. Flowcharting is a useful tool if you want to improve your business efficiency and productivity. So what about a blueprinting? Blueprinting is a key tool used for documenting and redesigning existing service process and for designing new ones. Blueprinting is about what the customer can see and use to assess service quality and overcome to the barriers of its service. Blueprint is an interesting technical way of showing the design of the conceptual work with details that can be understood by all technical staff within the team to create the component. It is design or a technical drawing which explain the overall detail of the component. We communicate, understand specification and design the blueprint. It's a soft copy of imagining the values of the project. Alright, it can be used to understand also that and explain the detailed plan of work with the help of the design mode. Hence, you can draw back of the design. It can be identified and improved instantly. So the key to technique, it can be applied for you to manage your business as well. Let me pass to Farid for continue the third slide. Over to you, Farid. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Bro Fik. Hello, everyone. To continue on this presentation, we will go through a subtopic: develop a blueprint for a service process with all typical design elements in place. Well, understand that our friend Fikri has explained to you the difference between flow charting and blueprinting. So let us just recap what is blueprint. The blueprint is an early plan or design that explains how something might be achieved. It was originally used for a building, a floor plan, or engineering drawing. However, nowadays it is used less formally, as any type of plan may be called as blueprint. So, blueprint, it can be considered as the heart of your business. In this case, we are talking about services. So, blueprint is very important to have to plan how are you going to deliver your service. And going to next subject is how to develop a blueprint for a service process. So to develop a blueprint, first you need to identify your main objective and the purpose in delivering service. So what do you want? What does the customer expect to get? What do you want the customer to experience? So these can be your main objective, and after that you can list out all the general ideas before you go into detailed aspects. So to understand what a blueprint can do, can help for your business or to deliver service. First, you need to know what is the main objective of your service. So what people might expect from our service, and how are we going to deliver our service to the customer at its best. All right, and advantage of blueprinting, there are several, but let's just take the two main ones. So first, it can be as a reference to what is visible and invisible to the customers. So visible and invisible, also known as front stage and backstage. So what is front stage and backstage? So there are things in your services that you do and you want customers to notice and to to see on how you do things, or you on how you delivering your services. And there are also things that you don't want them to see, or there is no need for them to see, to experience the service. And other than that, it can identify potential fail points and take preventive measures, and also by having blueprint you can identify the potential of failing or failure. These can avoid from your service to fail, and you can prepare a contingency plan, if backup plan on what the ways to overcome the problem. Next slide. So next, on how to use fail proofing to a fail points out of a service process. So how can you use blueprint to identify the potential of failure, and what can you do to avoid those fail from happens, or it's called fail proofing. So of process by proofing. So first you can identify all the fail points, and you can analyze all the failure that I mean, by identifying all fail points, it can reveal all the failure proofing, and you can reduce or eliminate future risks from occurs in future. And you need to have fail-safe methods for both employees and customers, because you do not want customers to have to experience a bad service. So this is important. And there is one um, point number 4: have poker yokes to ensure service. Yoke is a term used by is something is called to avoid failure from happen. So these are the things that use as a tool to avoid failure. Next. All right. How to set service standards and performance targets for customer service processes. So there are two standards can be used in services. One is service standards for your services, and also what does the customer expect. So to set a standard, you need to have all the important points of your services: the responsiveness, the reliability of your product or your business, the competence of your staff, accessibility to your shop, for example, courtesy from staff to the customers, communication, credibility, and also listening to the customers. So all these important points in delivering services must be set as a standard. And so if you can look at the flow chart here, uh, each of the key point must have its own time frame. For example, to respond to customers' inquiry, you need to have your time frame. How long must you respond to any of the inquiries? So all those sort of things. So thank you. Next, I pass to my next colleague.
Hi, hello everyone. So I'm here. So firstly, I will explain about the importance of customers' perception, and before that, we will get to know what is customer perception. So customer perception refer to the customer opinion of your business or product. Means that what 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 customer think about your services and product. It's about how it feels about the brand, and it including experience, or is it direct or indirectly. Okay, when we monitor the customer perception, we can identify and spot where we need to improve so that customer is satisfied with the services that we offer to them. So next slide. Okay, for the next slide is about importance of consumer perception and emotion in service process design. So when you understand consumer perception and emotion, firstly you can know what kind of customer really interested. For example, is overtake price and product. From the product, if there is two products with different of quality and the price, and customer choose the product based on quality, that means that it overtake by the quality. So you can identify that. The second one is when we know the perception of our consumer, then we can promote loyalty, so that next time if they want to purchase something that's similar, they will purchase again to us. The third one is help to retain customer, means that we maintain them in our product and services. They will keep using. The next one is encourage brand advocacy. Okay, this one is for the brand, and it can help to grow the brand. And the last one is free marketing, which is word of mouth. When there is product, the product is good, the customer like, so that they will share it to another. That's why it's very, very important to make sure that we know consumer perception and emotion. It affects the brand. Okay? Okay, next slide. Okay, this is a key principle for sequencing services accountant. There are 6. First is stand strong. which mean that when we this is okay, service encounter is the services that customer experience when they engaging with our services or product. Which is first we have to start strong where we show our value, our quality, our services to them. And then second one, when they are already use the services, we start to improving something if we find it like it good or bad. And then the third one is create a peak. Create a peak means that uh, the customer experience something when using our product or services, such as like they feels like very honor, or they feel like very happy with the product, or they feel not quite satisfied with it. So that there is a peak, and then next one is you will get a good experience or bad experience. If you get bad experience, then you need to take it something and make action to make it become better. The next one is segment pleasure and combine pain, which is every services and product in this world have their pleasure point and also pain point. So we must know which kind of point that really affect our customer. And lastly is finish strong. Okay, next slide. Okay, for this one, I will explain about service process redesign. So firstly, we start with definition. So process redesign is the approach to ensure that a particular set of interconnected of activity are performed correctly and in the most efficient and effective manner possible. So in the simple definition means that we improve existing process. Okay, so the next slide. Okay. The next slide is about the necessity for services process design. So when the importance of the service process redesign is firstly is the transformational change as business, which is we do changes in business. Maybe in the past we let our customer buy things by using monetary money, which is they use money to pay the things that they buy from us, but now they just can transfer through online, maybe to you, say MB click, like that. And second one is digitalization. Before this is people must to go to like black and mortar shop to buy something, but now there is website that really helpful for the customer. So we upgrade the system. The third one is give a doctor tremendous competitive advantage. That means that we will compete with others company as well in the advantage way. But nowadays people will usually not compete, but they will combine together, share benefit together. Uh, the fourth one is increase efficiency and or quality. So when they upgrade their services process redesign, for example, in the past they use like offline, go to shop, but now they use website, so it's very efficient where they can know their database better. They will can identify what their customer want. And the last one is more systematic and organized, so that when they upgrade their system, so means that they are on the way to make the business become better. It provide better not only for the business itself, but also for customer as well. Okay, I will pass this slide to Nani next.
Assalamualaikum. So I'm continue with understand how service process redesign can improve both service quality and productivity. So we go through with redesign effort. Redesign effort is include to reduce the number of service failures, reduce cycle time for customer initiation of a service process to its completion, enhance productivity, and also increase customer satisfaction. For service process redesign, it includes examining the service blueprint with key stakeholders, then eliminating non-value adding steps, addressing bottlenecks in the process, and also shifting to self-service. So next, we continue with the level of customer participation in service process. It involves with actions and resources supplied by customers during service productions and or delivery. And also it includes mental, physical, and even emotional inputs. So I pass to my friend to another slide.
Hi everyone, thank you Nani. My name is Safwan. I will continue presentation. My subtopic is to understand the factor that lead customer to accept or reject new self-service technology, SST. What is SST guys? SST service technology are technological interface allowing customer to produce service independent of involvement of direct service employee. Example of SST is ATM machine, self-pumping at gas, self-ticket purchase on the internet, and self-checkout and hotel and library. So, what a key advantage of SST? Greater convenience, including time saving, faster service, flexibility of timing, and flexibility of location. Second, greater control over service delivery, more information, and higher purchase level of customization. Lastly, lower price and fees. Next slide. Why people hate SST? First, poor design technology that makes service process difficult to understand and use. Forget password, fail to provide information as requested, simply hitting wrong button. And when the system down, it can be problem for the other people. So next slide. Know how to manage customer reluctance to change their behavior in service process, including the adoption of SST. First step, develop customer trust. Second, understand customer habit and expectation. Pre-test new procedure and equipment. Publish the benefit of change. Teach customer to use innovation and promote trial. Monitor performance and continue to seek improvement. Alright, in conclusion, if any business customer satisfaction is the key to success. Not only does the product have to be reputable, but any service offer with it must be at least satisfactory. A variable way to ensure satisfactory service is to design the service process. In order to do so, business need to know how the way they need the need and desire of the customer, again the capabilities and capacity of the service provider. By focus on engineering process improvement and customer feedback, this study offers an explanation of how to design and maintain optimal service process by illustrating many real and generic examples. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Wan. Thank you to my fellow friends. So I hope our presentation is meaningful and is understandable by all of us. But nevertheless, if any of you have any questions that you would like to ask, you can do so by posting your questions in iDiscuss in iFuture or also WhatsApp group. We will be answering your questions as much as we can and also as best as we can. Other than that, we will also be sharing past questions for our revision. So we'll try to do it together, and let's discuss further. And meanwhile, we would like to thank all of you for your time, and thanks to the whole team member for our effort. So thank you very much, and Assalamualaikum.